Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon, and I do have a hobby. And my hobby is that I'm a rail enthusiast. Basically, I'm a trade spotter. And I also enjoy travelling to different places by train. I am not on YouTube to make myself famous. I do these shows for basically fun. And if my journey is going to plan or not, guess we're going to have to watch this show to find out. Welcome to Simon Trains Railway Journeys. Morning everyone, and welcome to the Premier Inn at, well, it says Falkirk Larbert on the thing, but it is in Larbert. Today we are doing 2 stations and the railway gala. We're going to leave shortly to get to Larbert station. Then we're going to change at Polmont station to get to Falkirk High. Because I'm going to do an hour filming at Falkirk High from 8 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock in the morning. Then I'm going to take a train 904 to Linlithgow. Now I've got 15 minutes in Linlithgow before I get the free shuttle service to Bowness or Bolstrudis. Or Bolstrudis? I think that's how you say it, but it's Bowness for short. Because we are going to the Bowness and Kinneil Railway, which is one railway that I would like to go, and there's a chance to do it today. Because the reason is because there's a Caledonian Railway reunion gala featuring 419 and 828. They did wanted 123 out from the museum at the Riverside, but they're not getting it because don't quote me on this because I'm not too sure, but I think they had to give the museum a year's notice so they could get the loco out of the museum, and it wasn't enough time to do that. Which is a shame because it would have been nice to see all 3 surviving Caledonian Railway locos lined up, but 2's better than 3. So we're going to that gala. Unfortunately it's might rain today because Storm Oscar's apparently in the area. If I survive Storm Alley at North Allerton, I think Storm Oscar is easy. But they are saying there might be a risk of flooding in the area, so we've just got to watch out for that. And then after that, we're going back to Linlithgow by the free shuttle service. And we're going to go to Edinburgh Park to get to Bathgate to do some filming at Bathgate, but unfortunately it's going to be like a night shoot at Bathgate. And then after Bathgate, back to Edinburgh Park to get something to eat, and then back to Larbert. We won't be back here, I think, till about 9:30 tonight. So I'm going to get my coat on, and we're going to leave for the railway station, which is about a 15-minute walk from here. We'll speak up a little bit because the wind is a bit up. Mind you, the wind is going to be up all day. It's going to be in the 20s. Some places are going to have the 40 miles per hour winds. But yeah, what felt like forever walking down from the Premier Inn, we actually have reached Larbert station, which is just in front of me. What? I thought that was a bloody bat on the tracks there, on the platform, but it isn't. It's like a little car park. But yeah, so I'm actually here a bit early, so I've got 26 minutes to kill because the train's not till 7:26, and it's just right behind me there now.
We are now approaching Caledonian. We are now approaching Falkirk High. This is Falkirk High. This train is for
We now made it to Falkirk High, which is our first station of the day. The other station later will be Bathgate. Is someone coming? No, it's just a lorry. Anyway, we are here till about 9 o'clock and then we're going to Linlithgow to hang around there 50 minutes to wait for the free bus service. Now the original plan was to get to Linlithgow before 8:40, so I get the 8:40 free service bus to Linlithgow. But since they're running a free bus, I've decided to put Falkirk High in. This was supposed to be tomorrow's plan, this station, but it was going to be an hour and a half here, but I changed it slightly for the better, to be honest. It is raining. It's the light drizzle rain, so it's not too bad. But yeah, it's all going good at the moment. We have arrived on the 365 up in Scotland finally, which we didn't do back in July, which was one of the very disappointing things. So I think this trip is more a redemption kind of trip than an actual Scotland trip. Falkirk High Station opened on the 21st of February 1842 by the Edinburgh and Glasgow Railway, but the station at the time was just named Falkirk. The North British Railway took over operations in 1865 when they absorbed the Edinburgh and Glasgow Railway. In 1903, the station was renamed Falkirk High. The same year as Graveston Falkirk was renamed Falkirk Graveston, and Camlon was renamed to Falkirk Camlon. This station along the Glasgow to Edinburgh line is the only station where all trains stop here. The other stops at Croy, Polmont and Linlithgow only see 4 out of the 8 services an hour stop at them stations.
Passengers are approaching. We'll let go. Passengers leaving the train here, please. Should have overhauled with you. Thank you. Linlithgow, your next stop.
Now made it to Linlithgow. Now this is where we're going to be changing to get the free bus to Bowness. So we're just going to go have a quick look at Linlithgow, then get the bus. I think it's in 30 minutes.
Goes forward, doesn't it?
So they've got the payload here?
Yeah. So it's not time of action today, I'm just tagging along with you guys.
So I think that space on the interchange
We're now going to leave the Gala a bit now because we're actually going into the museum, and I do apologise about the water getting on the bloody lens. Because it is raining. Well, it held off while I was filming the onboard footage from Bowness Emmanuel, which did come out good actually. But yeah, so we're going to have a look at the museum because there's something else that I want to see in there, which is the Glasgow electric Class 303 EMU. But while we're at it, there's a little rusty loco behind me. We've got 15 minutes before the two industrial locos come back. Now the building next to me, the Glasgow Blue train is not in there, the Class 303. But I asked the guy about it, I look on the CCTV and I know where it is now. So we're going to go down this way because there's another shed down the bottom where it is. Now this is interesting right here because this is actually a drying trailer van, which is used like out of King's Cross with the Mark IVs or on the Greater Anglia main lines with the 90s. But the converted one with a battery power underneath, and that's the class 19. I think it's 19001. But now somewhere in this building is the Glasgow Blue train. I just can't find it. Oh, there it is. Let's go and have a look. Nice. Never actually seen one in real person. We're now going to head back into that open storage area of that museum because I want to try and see if we can carry on finishing up there. I had to leave there a bit early just to get the trains that I wanted back. Over here is 37067. Lovely. Class 37s were very Class 37s were very popular up in Scotland, especially on the West Highland line, the Carlock line, all that other stuff. So we're going to try and see, because I want to get a photo of me with the Glasgow Blue train as well. But I think it might be a bit difficult to get. I might have an idea though. Anyway, so I'm going to go back into this shed here and finish off some filming. If you see black stuff on my face, that's the stupid Andrew Barclay loco that covered me in soot. But I'm going to leave now actually, because I was going to stay till 5 o'clock, but I thought it's not worth it now, so I'm going to leave here when this bus decides to go. So I'm going to jump on it now. We're going to leave Bowness back to the Linlithgow station. I'll see if I can get to Bathgate earlier. To film at Bathgate earlier, and then I might go to KFC earlier.
An extra one at the way. This one's a really quite.
Just headed back to the Linlithgow station now. Got about 7 minutes before there's a dumb blade to Edinburgh train arriving. So we're just going to see if we can get that quickly and get to Edinburgh Park a bit earlier. Which I think we can just make it alright, so we're alright. Because the station's just here right now. We're now at Edinburgh Park. We're just here to change trains, not going to have something to eat yet at the KFC over there. I'm just waiting for the Hellesbury Central train to arrive. Then we'll go to Bathgate an hour earlier, film at Bathgate, come back here. I might just have something to eat an hour early here. Or I might do another station, I'm not too sure yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, to be honest. But I'll let you know when it happens.
Next train at platform 1 will be the 1707 service to Edinburgh, Waverley.
You can tell our train is late because the Highland Chieftain got clearance for our train. He would have to only go to Perth because...
Platform 2 is the 1707.
Here comes our train. Some 334s. As I say, that Perth train, the Inverness train's only going to Perth.
We are now approaching Bathgate. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
Bathgate had two railway stations, Bathgate Noah, which was opened by the Monkland Railways in 1856 and was named Bathgate until the 1st of August 1865 when the station was renamed Bathgate Noah, but the station closed on the 1st of May 1930. Bathgate's other station was called Bathgate Upper. The station was opened as Bathgate on the 12th of November 1849 by the Bathgate and Coatbridge Railway, and was also the same month as Bathgate Noah got renamed. The station was renamed to Bathgate Upper, but the station lasted longer than Bathgate Noah and closed on the 9th of January 1956. On the 24th of March 1986, British Rail opened a new Bathgate station, which is only a single platform. Next door was Bathgate Goods Yard, but this station only lasted 24 years and closed on the 16th of October 2010. The Bathgate station, which we are standing on now, was opened on the 18th of October 2010, when the Airdrie to Bathgate link was completed, and the section of the line was opened 2 months later on the 12th of December 2010. The line from Airdrie to Bathgate link also runs through the site of Bathgate Upper Station.
I'm really having a bad hair day. All that wind and all that. Anyway, we're at Edinburgh Park now. We're going to we are going to get something to eat at KFC. Hopefully, I think there's a 1945 Dunblane train I'm going to catch back. And get back to Larbert early. I'm hoping to try and get an engineer's train at Larbert that's going to Aviemore. So we'll see how we go. just left KFC now. I'm headed back to Edinburgh Park Station. Now the train is 19:45 and it gets into Larbert for 2018. 9 minutes before my train arrives, the engineer's train that was on about passes, so I do kind of miss it. The only way of getting it now if it runs late. But yeah, we're just going across the tram tracks because Edinburgh Park Station's just right behind me, and the KFC is actually only where that roundabout is there. So it's only a 5-minute walk, to be honest.
Jumping times will be extended, so please check the Scotland website for further details. On your journey
I'm now back in the hotel at Falkirk, Larbert. Well, it's actually in Larbert, but I think the area is Falkirk, I don't know. Today has really been a good Caledonian Railways Gala. I did leave early because there wasn't really much to hang around after 4 o'clock, to be honest. I did get a couple of movements with the Andrew Barclays, which ended up throwing Shuttle over me. But there was 5 locos in steam. The Caledonian Railway 419, the Caledonian Railway 828, the one that I don't know if it's Sir Robert or Lord Roberts or something like that, but it looks like Thomas the Tank Engine a little bit. It's an industrial loco anyway, but I was surprised that that was on the back of my train coming back from Manuel, because I thought it was going to be top and tailed, to be honest. I think the sheet actually said it was going to be top and tailed, the thing for it, but apparently they changed it, so they put Andrew Barclay's shunter on shunting Andrew Barclay's industrial loco on shunting duties. Top and tailed or double headed number 1 with a National Rails Coalboards X51 austerity, I think it's austerity anyway, number 19, and it was really good actually. The wind did knock me about a bit, but didn't really care. It was raining, it did get on the lens a little bit. That was annoying, but can't be helped. Other than that, it has been a good gala at the Bowness and Kinneil Railway, which is one that I can now tick off. So I've done Strat's Fair Railway this year, and I've done the Bowness and Kinneil Railway. I've also done the Great Central Railway's Winterstead Gala. I've done the Seine Valley Railway. I always do the Seine Valley Railway, but I think that's it. Yeah. Anyway, so we also done Falkirk High, which was one of the stations that I did not do on my July Scotland trip because I concentrated on everything else apart from Falkirk High. But it's a good job I did say Falkirk High because we did get a 385 in Falkirk High. And we did Bathgate, which was alright actually in the dark. Got some good shots out of it. It was mainly 334s though, because they do operate that line. But that station, I think, was opened in 2011. No, 2009 to 2011. Because Bathgate was a terminus station from 1986 onwards. And then they just thought, oh, we build the extension from Airdrie to Bathgate line to condense it into one. I think the trains of Airdrie terminated somewhere after Airdrie, but I can't remember. I could be Drungellic. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Anyway, so everything went well. Tomorrow's trip, is only going to be 3 stations of the East Coast Main Line and Stirling. I've already done Musselburgh and Preston Pans in July, so tomorrow we're going to focus on Wallingford, I think Nonandretti, I think that's how you say it, Lollarderity, and Drem. Because the reason I can't focus on a lot of things tomorrow is because the first train off Larbert's not till after 9 o'clock, so it's like 9:30 in the morning to Edinburgh Waverley. Secondly, I've got to be back here for no later than 8:30. So that's why I'm only doing Stirling till 5 o'clock. Get to it, I'll be back here a bit early tomorrow. Because after that, it's replacement buses, because there's engineering works on the Highland Main Line. Explains why the explains why the London North Eastern Railway, that caught Edinburgh Park, is a London King's Cross to Perth train. So we will be getting two Highland Chieftains tomorrow, and they'll be both Perth to King's Cross. Well, King's Cross Perth and the Perth King's Cross. But that's it now, so I'm going to end this show. So, you know my social media areas: Simon Trains, Rail Journeys Facebook, Simon Trains Twitter, Instagram, Simon Trains Photos, Flickr. Thanks for watching. I think I'm going to have a bath now and try and get all this soot off me. Don't know if you can see it, but I did record my hand earlier with this hand, which was covered in soot. But you might not have heard what I said. But yeah, that Andrew Barclay's loco was a dick. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on day 3.